you ready to be entertained? Let's go.
Next by the man, yeah, who would have guessed it? One of the hero, I'll give you my all. I promise you now that I'll never fall. I won't drop, I won't quit, and I won't stop till I win. I'm more than just a broken kid. They call me Miles, I'm Spider-Man.
Welcome back, y'all. We are getting into Outlander, Season 1, Episode 8. Are you guys excited? I love this show. This is one of those shows I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen this show in like 3 days. What the So I'm here with another episode, so let's buckle in and let's get ready, y'all. Without further ado, let's jump into Outlander and find out exactly what the show has got to give. And breeze of highlands and seas, that last to stop. Pick it up! Well?
Inverness Police, Constable Boyle speaking. How may I help you?
He's back. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Go on long enough. Today, Sergeant.
I am sorry, Mr. Randall. You know, please believe me when I say I wish there was more that we could do. Oh, this must be disappointing to you.
Disappointing? It's an interesting word. My expectations of your department were low to begin with. You have met those expectations at every turn.
We have spent the past 6 weeks searching over 100 square miles of rugged terrain.
What do you have to show for these efforts? My wife has disappeared. Do you have any idea at all what might have happened to her?
We haven't found a body. But that tells me that she's probably still alive. Probably wasn't taken against her will.
Yeah. Your favorite theory. The Highlander is certainly involved in some way.
Of course! He's her lover, and the two of them left together.
My wife is not with another man.
Well, now that we got to this point, she is, but she's in a different time. I know, Randall, this sounds insane, but it's true. But it's kind of crazy that the cops actually came to this assumption that because there's no blood and there's no body, that she ran away with a man that he claimed was in her window. When in actuality, what happens if he drugged her, done something? I mean, this is back in the day, so I don't know if they had the techniques of, you know, putting some type of injection. Why am I thinking about this? You know what it is? I watched too much Dexter. That's what's going on here. But regardless, for the cop to say it to him is kind of effed up. And this cop in the back who's smizing, sitting at that desk, I would beat up. I would beat up and I would go to jail. How about that? We have a Highlander and an Outlander. Interesting. What's a Highlander? Here she is. Another man. Pause, Jamie. I never understand what you're saying. So the person that he saw was Jamie looking up at the window because that's like the past of the present is the past. That's what that was. Got it.
Vast knowledge of men, but well, you know more than I do in such matters. Usual. What it is between us when I touch you. Is it always so between a man and a woman?
Or a man and a man?
It's often something like this. No. This isn't usual.
Her hair got darker.
It's different.
Madeva!
Oh. Robin Hood.
I saw Dougal and Yella's watering the horses. Figure I must be up here. My wife. Oh. I know. Insists we drink to you first.
Oh, Lord. She doesn't like... Oh, look. She's ready. Claire drinks every episode. Look at her.
Oh. Wedding gift.
How kind. It is beautiful. It's a dragonfly.
Going official, have you? Huh? Are these just for when the game is scarce?
What are they?
Gaberlunzie tokens. They're good within the borders of a single parish.
Is he
Single
deaf?
parish.
He was captured by the Tucks at sea. It's where he lost his tongue.
Oh.
Cut it out.
And poured boiling oil on his legs. It's how they force captive Christians to convert to the Muslim religion. Said you came with news, Carriage. Well, how do you know? Can he be trusted? Oh, Rox. When and where does this Horrocks want to meet? Thank you. Thank you. Kindly you. And get the price lifted from my head. As a witness who can prove my innocence, I'm not sure I can trust him.
Is this Horrocks?
Redcoat deserter. Finally go home. With my bride.
This is a crazy scene that she's wearing her husband's wedding ring and her husband's wedding ring. Oh, Lord. She's living a good life, kind of. She's like, yeah, I know you want me to bring me back to your place, to your town, and I could be called the Lady of Lollybrook, or whatever he said. But she just wants to go over there and touch every stone in Scotland, or wherever we are, so she can go back to 1800s. She misses her man. And the man right here in this time is trying to kill her. Pretty much. She's got to go. Now Jamie has gone back to the look that we all like. I know that you guys commented on the last reaction, and you guys weren't really feeling his wedding shaved face and all of that. But now he's giving you rough edges and good bedtime.
What about the friend on River? Did you tell them? She leaves Craignadoon, gets lost, turns back all the way down to the Darnaway Forest.
Darnaway Forest is 20 miles from where the car was found.
And then found shelter along this ridge, maybe in a cave. Doesn't know where to turn, so she hunkers down in this cave to keep warm.
For 7 weeks.
And she relied on her army survival training. She's a strong woman.
Tea is served.
And biscuits.
Oh, thank you, Roger.
Aye.
You've been eating all my biscuits, Roger Wakefield.
I need something a little stronger.
Care for some company?
No, thank you. Don't wait up.
What can I get you?
Nothing. Evening. Mr. Randall. You can call me Sally, but that's not my real name.
What can I do for you, Sally?
It's what I can do for you. I ken where he is. I'll take you to him. Not now. Meet me on Drummond Lane. Just past the cobbler shop at 12:30.
Is he with her? My wife.
All I can do is take you to where he is. After that, it's your concern. Remember, 12:30.
It's a setup.
So the water horse carries the builder straight into the water zone.
Don't give one to Claire, please.
Water horse's wife could warm her hands by the fire, and the builder, having little choice, did as he was bid.
Yuletide? By the time we get back to Leo.
Christmas. Don't suppose you hang stockings by the fire?
To dry them off, you mean?
Never mind.
Oh, warm then, and happy.
What's the matter?
Horses. They're restless. Don't move. We all know.
And the waters of the east end of Loch Garv.
That fallen tree. When I say go to it and don't move, like this.
Snails and water weeds and cold.
Go! Mind the wagon! Get off! Stay back! Come on! Pull a cart!
Who are those men?
The Grants!
Horse, 3 bags of grain, but none of the money.
A horse.
Could have been worse.
Did you see that shot? It was 20 paces if it was one.
20 paces. I couldn't live that life.
Mr. Randall.
I believe I'm on time.
Just thought you might be early. Here.
Give us the reward.
Who cares?
There is no Outlander, is there? Is there?
It's fashionable in this modern age to dismiss the idea of good and evil, but there is evil.
I I didn't think he was really gonna hurt her. I was just screaming. There's similarities between him in present and him in the past. Well, his ancestors that look just like him are very similar. He clearly has, I mean, then again, I was about to say he has anger issues, but wouldn't you, if your wife went missing, you don't know where she is, you're getting no help, and you're scared that she could die, that she could be dead right now, and you cannot even find her body? Yeah, I would be. And then these people try to set you up just to rob you and to hop on the back of how sad you were and everything you're going through, and these leeches want to do that to you? Actually, go back. Hit them all. Let's go back a little bit, because I don't know what he was saying. I'm so rude.
And it finds purchase in good men by giving sin the sweet taste of ecstasy.
You're suggesting that I have been drinking from the same cup?
Evil has but one cup. Yours was but a sip. Make it your last. Turn away from the darkness that beckons you and go back into the light. Go back to Oxford. You start your life over. Let her go. Just as she has let you go.
So, you believe that she left with the Highlander of her own volition?
Have you ever read Sherlock Holmes, Frank? When you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
I feel really bad for him.
Found it.
Good man.
It's too long and heavy for me.
Lassie say that to me all the time.
Someone should teach this lady how to defend herself against assailant.
All the same, but I think
Every
I'll be
man
fine.
and woman in the world needs to know how to defend themselves, Sassenach.
Lass needs a skin, do.
Aye.
A what?
Hidden dagger.
Some people hide them in the sock. Keep mine in another more private place.
Only good if you're coming down on someone else with a considerable force from above, eh?
Some deficiencies in combat.
You're killing face to face. Here. Aim straight up and then as hard as you can into the heart. Whoa, whoa. Avoid the breastbone. You get your knife stuck in that soft bit on the tip. You'll be without a knife.
So, like that?
Oh, didn't kill him yet, mistress. Wait till the lesson's over.
Turn around so I can show how to kill from behind. You see with all the ribs and such? Very difficult. Just under the last rib, you stab upward and into the kidney. Straight up.
Straight up and in.
Oh, God. I feel bad for him.
Won't they come looking for us?
Told to go.
I wonder if that's just what?
Get up. Stopping in the middle, now that's bad for a man's health.
Oh, he's else no concern of mine.
We'll kill him and be done with it then. Because I've a mind to take a piece of that.
Let him watch first. You like that, you Scottish horse?
It just rhymes. Go with it. She learned how to kill in that little tutorial for 2.5 seconds. Already killed. What are they called? Redcoat. Which is, didn't he say he didn't want to be a fugitive, and now they just literally killed 2 more people? So now they're both fugitives. Oh, the travesty. Claire the bear. Don't have
I have
sex
held
in the
my
woods.
tongue for weeks now, and I'll be silent no longer.
No, it is a bunch of dribble drabble and nonsense, and I will not have it paraded about us. False hope to the poor man, just as he's finally accepting that his wife...
Is there something you wish to tell me, Mrs. Graham?
There is. I feel I must tell you the truth.
The truth?
The truth as I know it. There is another explanation for what happened to your wife.
The stories are old. Some say as old as the stones themselves. The songs tell stories about people who travel through the stones.
Travel through stone.
The circle at Craignadoon marks a place on the earth where the powers of nature come together. Stones gather the powers and give it focus on certain days. It allows them to pierce the veil of time. I believe she didn't come back down that hill, at least not in 1945. I believe that she travelled to some other time.
Where or when would that be?
Every traveller is different. They must make their own journey. The songs do say that the travellers often return.
I shall leave for Oxford this afternoon.
Did you not hear me?
Mrs. Graham.
They often return.
I did hear you. I simply do not share your beliefs.
I mean, I wouldn't believe it either.
Sorry.
We're all right.
My fault to bring you here without taking proper heed and to let you be... to not stop him. You're so cold, Winnie, and down. Your hands are like ice.
It's shock.
You all right? We had a shot.
I'm going into shock.
My mind jumped and danced from thought to thought, like a stone skipping across a pond, feeling of my dagger tip, puncturing the kidney.
Yeah.
I knew he was worried about me, but I knew if I did, if I started giving rein to my feelings, pour out of me that I wanted to keep locked away forever.
Deserters. The tracks lead back over the ridge. No horses. Your man, Horrocks.
Monroe said he's a deserter like these.
But this is what becomes of a man who breaks his oath to king and country. You're walking into a trap, Miss Lake. He's right, Jamie. But I see we all go with you with our swords in our hands. Otherwise, you don't go at all.
Yeah, I understand. This is a lot. He's leaving it there?
I don't remember riding away or even how long we rode. It was that I was angry. I didn't know why. I was stopping.
Now, this man, Horrocks, may be setting a trap. It'll be safer here with Willie to look out for you.
I don't need an explanation. I can look after myself. I think I've proven that earlier.
You needn't prove it again. I'll be back, I promise.
You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
This one I will keep. Now, you promise me you'll stay put.
Jamie.
Sure, coming. Promise me, Claire.
Fine. I promise.
Good.
I wasn't angry at Jamie or the redcoat deserters. I was angry at myself for forgetting about my plan to make my way back to the stone.
From injuries he sustained in a car accident 12 days ago. He and
Is he gonna go? But they have to sing or something. Sing me a song.
Mistress, if you need me, I'll just be taking care of some personal business.
Bathroom. I was like, what personal business you need to do? Yeah, I'm slow.
I tried to avoid thinking about the incident in the meadow. My mind kept returning to it. There it was. Craig Nadoon. My mind had been so clouded and confused, I didn't recognize the road when we rode in. I was back to the place where it had all begun. Claire Randall, then Claire Beecham, then Claire Fraser. The question was, who did I want to be?
Oh, nobody like knocks her out.
Claire! Claire!
Frank! Wait for me!
Oh, this is really sad. She's not gonna make it.
Claire!
I know that's gonna happen. Damn, he was right next to the rock. Why didn't he just touch it?
I knew where we were going without having to ask. Fort William, now still the province of a man I unfortunately knew all too well. No time to plan his interrogation. Entire jolting journey in the back of the wagon to think.
Felicitations and congratulations on your recent marriage. Though I don't particularly care whether you consider yourself an Englishwoman or a Scot. And apparently neither do you. You still wear your old wedding ring.
Sentimental attachment.
I doubt you have a sentimental bone in your body. Why would Dougal Mackenzie consider you of such value?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
The king.
The king.
I'm glad to hear that you still consider him your sovereign.
We Mackenzies are all loyal subjects.
That is the single most amusing thing I've heard all week.
I take it you haven't been amusing yourself by flogging some innocent prisoners, then?
Previous meeting. I consider flogging a very serious matter indeed.
This guy is evil.
You need to understand your position. In this, our third encounter, any means necessary to discover both your true nature and the secrets that you hold.
Perhaps you should ask the Duke of Sandringham. I do hope that won't stain. His reaction told me that Frank and the Reverend were right in their speculation.
Ancestor had a patron, a prominent and powerful man who could protect him.
The Duke of Sandringham?
The Duke of Sandringham?
Jack was able to commit his various crimes in the Highlands because he was being protected, and the cost of such protection was always silence and fidelity. Must you be so obtuse? Hereby now that you and I are both in the employ of the same great and powerful man.
That isn't possible. He would have told me.
You must be a very special officer indeed.
I will simply send a message to Sandringham, asking him.
I'm sure he'd be most pleased at your skill and acumen at uncovering my identity. Perhaps your disruption of the Duke's carefully laid plans will not be rewarded. Draw the protection to which you've become accustomed, and thus leave you at the mercy of your superior officer, and give the Duke no indication of how close you came to disrupting his efforts on behalf of the king.
You mean, of course, his wife's efforts?
His wife?
The Duchess. You've met her. Well, an agent of the Duke is an agent of the Duchess.
A messenger, yes.
With the Duchess.
That's who we're talking about, isn't it?
Yes, that is who we're talking about. The Duke has never been married. Corporal?
Sorry, madam. The gentleman keeps a rope in his desk.
You're prepared, my madam. Don't come back no matter what you hear. Go.
Help! Somebody!
Thing that you know about Dougal Kenzie, Jacobite rebellion, the Duke of Sandringham.
You're going to regret this.
I doubt it. Whatever we hear.
Girl, you should have took that out.
I'll thank you to take your hands off my wife.
Well. This was a crazy episode, y'all. This show's a really good show. I have to say something. If I was not a reactor, I would have never watched the show. Never. I would even have gazed at it, just because of just the look of it. Because I was very judgmental before I was a reactor, but now that I get into all these shows that I never would have watched if I wasn't like a reactor, I love them all. And this show, I fucking love. This is I don't know why I whispered it. I heard loud, so this show I effing love. This is a very good show. So the last scene was very disturbing. I actually thought he was going to do that, and that was one of the first things I thought that he was going to do. And then I was like, damn, Claire, you had that little knife on you the whole time and you didn't use it, Sissy Pop. Why didn't you use it, Sissy Pop? But I digress. This is the third time that she's now encountered this man and has gotten away. And now he knows she's married to the man that he tortured and also is a fugitive. I was like, what's the word? So I actually feel extremely scared for Claire. And we have other situations that are going on in this show. Where I thought I was gonna start crying when we got to see Frank present and Claire pass, and you see that everything that Frank is going through, kind of what Claire was going through in the beginning of this season, and now you're getting to finally see what Frank is going through. It's been 6 weeks presently, and I don't know if it's a 6 weeks still how it is with Claire and her past, what she's going through, or does her time travel and time span, is it different? I don't know, maybe they're both 6 weeks. But she got married. But then again, she got married against her will because she thought she was going to die. At least that's what Dougal thought. Then we have Claire killing somebody. And then when she killed the person and then she was like, I'm going in shock. I wonder when people go in shock, is it literally anxiety, panic attack? Or is it something beyond this world where you're completely out-of-body experience. I've never been in shock, so I don't know, but I have had panic attacks where I literally thought I was going to die. And because she was so cold like ice, that also happens in a panic attack to certain people. I know for me, I start shivering, depending the severity of the actual panic attack. So once again, I don't know if shock is different or if it's like the same. And then also I was like, well, Claire, like, didn't she deal with blood and stuff like that? But she was more like, but then again, she did saw off legs or something like, didn't she? We saw in the first episode of this season that didn't, or maybe that was somebody else that sawed it off. Like a soldier's arm. I was stuttering. A soldier's arm or something like that she couldn't save. I guess that was somebody else because she probably didn't have the manpower to actually saw through somebody's arm. But no, women are strong too. I don't know, I'm being so shady today. But still, it's different from killing somebody and trying to save somebody. So I completely understood what she was going through. And then when she kind of described like the knife penetrating through the kidney, and because she is kind of with the medical field, she knows, that took her completely out the element. That was crazy. We saw once again her having the sex, the sex, with Jamie. I mean, can we blame her? Wouldn't you? I would do it in the bushes. I would do it in the field. I would do it in a pigsty. I would do it on a roof. I would do it on a waterfall. I would do it on somebody's cabinet drawers. I would do it on the queen. Let me not go there. I almost went dark. But if I was married to Jamie, me and you, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on Discovery Channel. Yeah, Jamie's so fucking hot, and that kilt thing is everything. So let's go. I wouldn't even care. Risk it all. But so shout out to Claire, and also she is. I actually really like Claire Bear because she got the Claire Bear from what's that show called? If you guys know where Claire Bear is from, it's a cooking show, The Bear. There's a person on there that I actually can't stand. Her name is Claire, and they call her Claire Bear. I don't want to call this lady Claire Bear. Whatever I called her in this episode, that's the nickname I'm going to give for her, if I remember. I'm kind of out of it, if you guys can't tell, but I'm still loving this show, loving this episode. So, but Claire in here, Claire has gone through a lot. She's been R-word almost like 4 times so far, and this is only 8 episodes in. So majority of the episodes, or equal of the episodes, she's been almost R-word, okay? She's been beaten, she's been battered, she's been taken away from her timeline, she's killed somebody, she's wearing clothes that she doesn't want to wear because she gotta wear that thing that makes her go like this. I don't know what that is, a broken umbrella. Like, she's going through it. So I think Claire is like one of the strongest people in this show, and then comes Jamie, and then comes her husband. No shade. But anyways, this is a very good episode. My thoughts are all over the place. I don't know if it's because I'm extremely tired or what's going on with me today, but I'm just like kind of out of it. But I wanted to watch this show with you and give you guys another reaction, so I hope you did enjoy this reaction. I promise you, next time my outro will be better, where my mind isn't like all over the place currently. It is. I am lost in the sauce, darling. But anyways, I enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys so much for being here, and until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right. Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, steady your lives one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'm Peter Parker running through the 6 with a bag full of